Today on the Roadhouse, we got Wild Boar grab handles for a Jeep JKU. Let's get it started. All these bolts are 13 millimeter. Okay, today we got these Wild Boar grab handles, front and rear for the JKU. I set this up so it's easy for you to see, understand a little bit. It comes with all powder coated stuff, so it's really nice. Now, as far as this goes, the side, this is the passenger side, and you'll have a long bolt here and a long spacer, and then for the top, short spacer, short bolt. Now, these are not as easy to get in as you might think, so I'm going to put these in with all the trim out so you'll be able to see how this works a lot easier than when the trim is there. And that one's in over there with the trim on, and it was a pain. So I'm going to do this side over here without the trim on. That way you can see how it's done a lot easier. Once you get these in, go ahead and use the supplied Allen wrench to go ahead and tighten them up, and you're done. Now, the reason why I did this without the trim on it is so you could see where it's at. And this isn't exactly easy. Now look at those, look at the angle of this one. This one's almost, it's at an angle itself, and this is at an angle. Here it is installed. My trim's got to go up a little bit, but man, these things are stout. You should definitely never have any issues with these suckers. You could probably lift your damn body off of the frame with these things. They're stout. Okay, here's the kit for the rear grab handles. The useless instructions and the bars, the Allen wrench, the screws, and these spacers. This should be a lot easier than the front. The front was terrible. I give it probably about a don't have your mom there cuss word type thing. But as far as the back, it looks pretty simple. So let's get this thing started. For this project, you're going to need a 10 millimeter, probably a little extension. I'm using power today. The Allen wrench, the 2 bolts that the Allen wrench connects to, the spacers, and the bar. This is easy. These bolts right here, they're 10 millimeter. Both of them come out, and then you use the bolts that come with the kit to replace. 10 millimeter, little extension. I'm going to do it the fast way. All right. When you're done, just go ahead and put the spacer in there. Bring up the bolt from the bottom. Tighten it up. These rear ones, you can actually probably get away with using this little Allen wrench. The front ones, holy cow, they were so tough that I had to use power. Now this is your speaker bar, just in case. Wow, this is tough. Good deal. Here they are installed. They are stout. Now, if I had to do those front grab handles again, I would probably take one bolt off at a time on the front and then replace it with what the kit provided, because I took all mine off at the same time and I had a heck of a time trying to get it all back done. So if you do this, take off one bolt at a time and see if you can get the front grab handles to go on a lot easier than what I did. Mine was terrible. Now, as far as if you're following me with the back grab handles, the back grab handles were easy. I mean, they were simple, and I could actually use the Allen wrench that was provided for the whole entire thing, not have to wrench and try to get everything done. It was really nice. Now, I will tell you this, those things are nice. They are stout. They are very, I mean, you could probably have a 300-pound guy try to get up in your Jeep with those things on. Yeah, they're almost to the point where you could probably lift up your Jeep by using those dang things. You lift the body off of the frame. They are stout, so I don't have any issues with that whatsoever at all. I will give them the fact that their instructions weren't that great, and you basically had to common sense it together. But once you started having to worry about those bolts lining up perfectly in the front grab handles, it was kind of a pain. So out of a 5, if you're gonna list it between 1 and 5 as far as how hard it was, I give it about a 3 cuss word day today. But other than that, I appreciate you watching. Always subscribe, like, comment down below. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos in the next few days on stuff on the Jeep JKU. I've got a J8 military brake booster and the master cylinder setup that I'm putting in it. And it's military. If you ever look up J8, the J8 is actually a Jeep over in Egypt. So military Jeep over in Egypt. So that's some pretty cool stuff coming in. And it'll be a lot thicker cylinder in order to run more fluid to those 1-ton axles. I appreciate you watching. Always subscribe, like, comment down below. And as always, if you ride her hard, don't put her up wet.